Good morning, Mr. Frankie. Did you miss Mom during sleepy time? Yeah, did you, good boy? You got your motor running. Yes, you're a good kitty. Good morning from Frankie. Well, welcome, YouTube friends and family, to today's this and that adventures of the Wellness Homesteader. So I hope you enjoyed that little preview from Frankie. Frankie decided he wanted to make a cameo this morning, and actually I've been having so much trouble sleeping. Don't tell anyone. I shut him out of the bedroom last night because he got the zoomies like in the middle of the night, and so he was quite insulted, and he wanted to let me know how much he missed me during the night. So, several of you have asked me how to do the updo that I do. And guys, this is so simple. You're going to want to stay tuned because it's the perfect hairdo when you're having a bad hair day. Even if you need to wash your hair, I guess, it would also be good for that because the scarf is going to cover a lot of your head. So stay tuned. Let me get my stuff together and we'll get started. Okay. So what are you going to need for this hairdo? You need a ponytail holder. You need a bandana or scarf of sorts. You need a lot of bobby pins. If you use hairspray, you need a little bit of hairspray. If your hair is huge like mine, you might need some hair cream or even some pomade. Works really well. Depending on your hair type, if you want to tease your hair, you're going to need a tease comb. I don't need to tease my hair. And I'm going to use this brush that is really good for smoothing for 50s type styles. So what I've done is I've pulled all my hair up into a ponytail. Okay, let me... Oops, sorry about the hand, guys. Now, you can see the ends of my hair are a little bit on the dry side, which is a never-ending problem for me. So I'm going to use a little bit of the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths leave-in conditioner, which I find works great on dry hair so that I don't have such a huge foofy ponytail. And you can also use it to smooth down frizzies. The pomade, it has kind of a wax consistency, guys, and I don't like putting wax in my hair because then you have to wash your hair more frequently because it does cause a buildup. But guys, this is so simple. So first let's talk about the scarf, because the next step, once you get it up, as high as you want it, is going to be to fold your bandana. Okay, now I had to give 50 cents for this at Walmart, but it's cute. It's wintry. So you want to fold it into a triangle, and then I'm not used to filming up here, guys. You want to fold that triangle point down. So now we have a wide band. You can make it as wide or narrow as you want. Don't spill the coffee. I usually will figure out how wide do I want the band and then just fold up or fold in the tail. And that's all there is to it, guys. It is so simple. Now, getting your ponytail out of the way, you're going to put on your scarf. And you know what, guys? I'm going to make it just a little bit narrower. Just a little bit. But how simple is it so far, right? Don't I look beautiful? That's one thing about YouTube. You think, oh, I must always have a perfect appearance. After a year, I'm just like, whatever. All right. So I am going to put this under my ponytail, and I like to tie it to the side, but I'm just going to tie one knot and then make sure that it's, down where you want it on your ears, down in the back. Now comes the easy part. So this is a vintage brush that I have cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. I think it will go through my hair. That's one of the problems that I have, is that having thicker hair, it can be tough to get a brush that will actually go through my hair. My mom yesterday, and we're going to talk about my mom, she was we cleaned out all of her personal care stuff, and she was trying to give me some combs and brushes because she had, like, my parents used to go to Florida in the winter, so she has like 4 of everything, right? So, I mean, literally, like, I couldn't comb through my bangs or brush through my bangs because the bristles were so tightly together. Okay, so let me tip you up a little bit. Ooh, hold on, guys. All right, so I have to roll this part because my hair is long. If your hair is short, you can still do this, just like tease it or curl it, and you don't have to have the big roll, but that's what works best for me. Now, I'm going to use 2 long, they're actually decorative bobby pins, and I'm going to go inside the roll on each side. Okay, so this is what you have. Now, you can still see my ponytail holder. I'm hoping y'all can see that. But once I fluff, you won't be able to. Now that I've got my hair up, I am going to go ahead and secure the headband. So here's how I do it. Guys, if you don't have slick hair, you may not need to do this part. And invariably, guys, I always end up with one that's like that. Hello. So you can tuck the ends in if that's the case. But I just take the short, regular bobby pins, and the way to get it to stay is to crisscross. Guys, I'm not used to doing this without a mirror, so hold on. Okay, so I have one facing back. I'll show you this in a second. And one facing front. So, can you see? Okay, so I'm going to do that on both sides, because otherwise what happens for me is the scarf will just travel and pop off. I suppose you could tie the scarf tighter, but yeah, then my head would hurt. So crisscrossing the bobby pins is kind of the key. Oh, guys, I'm sorry about my hand. All right, now in the back, you could do 2 bobby pins here, 2 bobby pins here. I usually just do one in the middle, crisscross, and it holds just fine. So, yeah. Okay, so I've crisscrossed one in the back. So now we have our scarf. Now what are we going to do with our little poof? Well, and sometimes it falls out, guys, and then sometimes your head itches. The most inopportune time. Okay, so I just poof the roll. And again, if your hair is short, you know, you're going to be dealing with the ends of your hair. That's fine. Just curl them forward and bobby pin them. Then I usually take a couple extra bobby pins and just secure at the edges, because if I don't, invariably I will bump my head, like getting in and out of the car. My big bobby pin fell out, and knock out my poof. Okay, if one of your pins falls out, repin it. Okay. Some of my bobby pins are getting a little bit on the stretched out side. So that may be part of my trouble. Okay. And guys, there you have it. Like, literally, what did that take? 3 minutes? And you've got your poof. Now, I like to take the smoothing brush because the hair is pushed forward, and just smooth down all the frizzy flyaways. And you could probably do the same thing backwards. I've just always done it forwards. And if you use hairspray, I am not a hairspray user, but I'm going to tell you guys, this stuff is kind of pricey, but I kept seeing it on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. TikTok made me buy it. It's called Big Sexy Hair, and this is the spray and play. So you can spray your hair and then kind of push it into place so it doesn't dry like helmet head. So I will generally spray my top and just spray my bangs a little bit. I don't like a lot of hairspray, but there you have it. The 1950s poof when your hair is in a bad mood. All right, let me kind of clear up this mess. Drink a little of my coffee before it gets cold. Then I want to share with you a couple finds from my mom's house that I have up here, and then we'll go downstairs, and I have a question for you all. I kind of need your help. So let me tuck that in. Okay, stay tuned. So as you all know, I'm preparing my mom for her move, and you may be wondering, like, why are you not doing any filming of that? And guys, it's out of respect for my mom. She's really having a hard time, and it's a time for us to reminisce, and I'm trying to make it a joyful thing. So I just think filming would be a bad idea. Once mom has moved and I start the official house clean out for the estate sale, might be a little bit different story, and I may do some filming then. But I found some treasures, guys, and I have to say I'm very thankful that mom's decor is Victorian, which is not my style, as you all know, or else I would just literally be moving everything over here. I'm having a hard time letting some things go. So one of the things I found are these adorable yellow 1950s gloves. Look at that sweet little bow. I remember my mom wearing these. I totally remember, for Easter. And then a very nice pair of black, see the 3-button detail. Now, am I ever going to wear these gloves? Yeah, probably not. But I also have my mom's hats that match these gloves. So, yep, had to have the gloves. In another drawer, I found a couple brooches. I believe these were my step-grandma's. And they're certainly, what do they call it, paste or faux stones. So one like this, very pretty. And then this one's actually missing a stone, but I have the stone, so I'll use a little E6000. But see how lovely that will be. So my mom had no recall of where those might have come from, so I'm assuming they came from my step-grandma Hazel. All right. Guys, this was a treasure. I found this in a pile of paper. Y'all have no idea. How cool are these? So they are beauty pins. French accent for high fashion hairstyles. You know, it has the little, oh my gosh, the thing in Paris. The Eiffel Tower. Oh my word. Yeah. Whopping 29 cents. Obviously in the original package. Looks like there were a couple more that mom probably used. And on the back, yeah, mom got them on sale for 26 cents. So I'm sure 1950s, I thought they were utterly charming. Of course, I had to have them. And then the last thing, guys, and I have to laugh, I've got a baggie of earrings. So my mom had pierced ears. However, her dexterity and her vision was to the point where she couldn't get her earrings in and out anymore. So you'll notice today I am wearing the ruby and diamond earrings that matched the ring. And mom just insisted that I take them. And then I have some miscellaneous. So there's a lot of just single earrings. I may find the other half as I go through stuff. Whew. Guys, you have no idea. You have no idea. But, you know, some holiday ones and some singles. And because I have an earring up here, I thought, hey, I can use the singles. So my sister has also let her pierced ears grow up. I'm like, what? I've had my ears pierced since I was 12. So, you know, almost 50 years. So I'm not going to let the holes grow up. That's for sure. So let me finish putting on my face here. I need to call my mama. And then I want to share a couple finds that I also brought home. Guys, I will be doing a big clean out of my own house because after seeing what can accumulate over your lifetime, I need to get busy and get everything cleaned out so that when my day comes to either move out of the house or, you know, go to a facility or whatever, I'm not dealing with that sort of mess. So stay tuned. Well, we're back downstairs. Mom's doing fine. I've had my breakfast and washed the dishes, and I want to share just a couple things I've picked up from my mom's. Now, guys, I know I can't take the whole house, but things that meant something to me that I remember from my childhood or anything that belonged to my grandma, Victoria, or Grandma Hazel, you know, those are things that I cherish that aren't necessarily of value. I don't want to take things of great value because we will be having an estate sale and that money will go towards my mom's care. All right, enough. So I thought this was super cute. And I found this in a drawer filled with paper. It is a little amber color hobnail. I have no idea who made it. Doesn't really matter, but it was our toothpick holder. How it got into a drawer full of clothes, not terribly sure, but at any rate, here you go. So number one, and it's small enough, I thought, I have room for that. And then the big things began. So guys, this is so cool. Ready? I want to try to bring it close so you can see. It's in amazing condition. It is a Shawnee vase, and it does say Shawnee, USA. I doubt you can see it. From the 1950s. Really good condition indoors, inside. Still having word trouble, guys. I think this might have been my Grandma Hazel's, but definitely 1950s. They're not pricey. I did look on eBay. I mean, a lot of them were like 14, 15 bucks. The predominant color was green, but I thought this gold was amazing, and it looks so good by my $2 thrifted lamp. And this I do remember from my childhood. This is an Anchor Hawking 1950s Fiesta color banded jug with the lid. So a lot of the ones listed on eBay did not have the lid. I know my mom also has the glasses, but I did not take those yet. But I remember orange juice being in this when I was young. The lid, you know, it's a little scratched, but how cool is this? And they made this in a variety of colors. Some of them have orange, some of them have black. So there's a lot of different color varieties. This is kind of the classic and one of the earlier ones. And then this is the item, guys, I could really use your help with because I have not a clue what it is. It's a jar. It is a lovely, I wish you could see it lit from behind. It's a cobalt blue. Maybe if I take the lid off, not so much. Jar. It has fruit. So it has grapes. You see, yeah, there you can see the grapes. It has like a, I would say that's probably an apple around it. Same motive on the top, just small. Mint condition. Don't have any clue what it is. On the bottom, the only thing it says is either 6 or 9, depending on which way you hold it. But I'm very curious if any of you know what this is, and sis, you may know what this is. Drop me a comment below because I'm very, very interested to know what it is. I just thought it was pretty, and it was in the garage storage cabinet, and I was looking for something and came across it. So anyway, all right, let me kind of clear this mess up, and then I will bring you back for some updates and final thoughts. Stay tuned. Well, here very shortly, I will be going to the next door neighbor's house. Today is Tuesday. It is Larry's funeral. They are having a private funeral, but it will be live streamed through the church's YouTube channel, which I think is really nice. Kind of helps people avoid being in a big crowd. And they also have many friends from where they lived before they moved here, so they'll be able to attend the funeral. So I thought that was really, really neat. I don't know if you all knew this, but I want to share this with you. So when my father passed away, the funeral director said, who will be watching the house during, we had 2 visitations because there was just so many people at a funeral. And I was like, I think Jesus will be watching the house, and I'm not being facetious. And their recommendation, they said there are actually people of a criminal nature who will monitor obituaries and then break into to burglarize the house. Oh shoot, my mom's texting me. Oh well, to burglarize the house when people are away at a funeral because they know that the house will be empty. So I am going to go over and house sit for the funeral and the graveside service. And I'm very blessed that they trust me to do that. So I can't relax. So this is one of the beautiful gifts that Larry and Sue got me. It's I haven't taken the tag off, guys, because I don't know. I should have. But it's a tote bag. And so I have my crocheting in there. I am determined that I will finish at least one of the spot holders, guys. I tell you, I have had to take out a lot. This is one side of it. So I do have one side done. How about that? So I think it's going to be pretty. And then I wanted to share a book with you for those of you who love Pyrex. And a few of you have made comments that you like Pyrex too. This is not a cheap book, guys. It's $50 on Amazon. I don't know if you could maybe find it used, like on Thrift Books or one of those, but it's called Pyrex Passion, but make sure you get the 2nd edition. And it's the Comprehensive Guide to Decorated Vintage Pyrex by Michael D. Barber. And guys, it is amazing. The pictures are like it's eye candy, right? But what I like about it is it tells all of the sample sets, commemorative sets. It tells you everything you could ever want to know about Pyrex. So I'm going to take that along with, so I will have something to do and not get nervous. I offered to bring my shotgun, and I think they thought I was kidding. But actually, I think I'll just take my mace, and I know how to dial 911 if there's any problems. I don't think there's going to be any problems. I live in a very safe town, but always a good idea, guys, if you have a very publicized funeral, to make sure that you have somebody to house sit. So I wanted to also share with you all, Ohio, where I live, is forecast to have a terrible winter storm. So today is Tuesday. It's going to be 51 degrees. Welcome to Ohio. Do you wear shorts and flip-flops, or do you wear your long johns? Tomorrow, it's going to start out like in the 30s or whatever and drop like a stone. And that is when the ice is going to start, freezing rain, whatever you want to call it, rain changing freezing rain. Potential for significant icing overnight. However, the real problem is on Thursday. So during the day, we are forecast for 8 to 12 inches of snow. And then that evening, 3 to 5 additional inches of snow and ice. So my math says that's 11 to 17 inches. Guys, I have to kill it tomorrow at Mom's. I'm getting very close to being ready for her move. I did call my snow removal guy. I'm on the list, but the commercial businesses will go first. The problem is, if we get that much snow, schools will be closed. They don't clear the roads here. It may be a few days before I can get out. So I have to get as much done as I possibly can. So if you are in the path of the storm, y'all, stay safe, be prepared. I don't have to run to the grocery store because, guys, I'm well stocked and I'm so glad. And I also have my generator because we often lose power during ice storms. So thank you for your time today. I know I'm doing a little of this and that, but guys, I just have to film when I have time to film. And once I get Mom moved, things will go back to a little bit more normal. As always, I appreciate the time that you spend. And I didn't do my shout out, so I'm going to do a twofer. So my channel shout out is Gypsy Wife Life, and my viewer shout out is to Charity. So Charity, thank you for all your kind words. Thank you for collabing with me last fall on a fall decorating, cooking, etc. And if you guys have not subscribed to her channel, I'll leave a link below. Oh my gosh, this girl can clean. She does a lot of cooking, she does a lot of grocery hauls, and she has three of the most beautiful girl kittens that are ragdolls that are so cute. And Frankie is a little fickle. He loves them all. So yes, go check out Charity's channel. Tell her Kim from the Wellness Homesteader sent you. So as always, be well, be healthy, be blessed. And I hope to see you all Thursday. If we get the snow, I'll try to do a little outdoor filming. Take care.